What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Key.
And Miguel.
And this is Key and Miguel Reacts. So before we get started, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell to be notified every time that we post a video.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
So today, we're going to talk about a very serious topic.
Very serious.
As you all have heard in the news, Texas was hit up again.
And it's crazy. It seemed like the closer the election gets, we get like these false flag drills, some type of mass shooting, but it's always in a red state, okay? It's in a red state during a Democratic election. You know, clearly there's agenda to make the right look bad. I'm not a supporter of either. I'm a neutral. I really don't give a fuck about either of these parties, okay? But I really think there's a conspiracy going on right now to disarm all the red states.
True. Facts. That's big facts. I feel the same way. You know, there's going to be an election coming up. There's a debate going on right now. I've seen people post videos about, hey, I'm looking to be a crisis actor, and you get paid this amount of money to put on this staged act, but how do we know if it's false or, you know what I mean? Like, there are really people that died, you know?
Yeah.
According to the news, you know, allegedly, according to the news. But so all we know as of right now, because there were no pictures released.
No pictures.
So we've been keeping up on everything. We know that he was 36 years old. He was a white Caucasian male.
Caucasian, shooting everything up.
And that's crazy because it's like it's like, you know, is this like a race war right now that's going on, or?
I guess with white people and Hispanics.
It's so sad. It's really sad. We are in 2019, and they are still living like or thinking that we're just back in the 30s.
It is, but like, you gotta admit there's still an agenda going on with the left because they're doing this exact same thing that Bush did with 9/11. Basically, he used fear to win the election.
Facts. So
basically, the left is using fear to steer people away from voting Republican or staying neutral.
Facts.
You know.
And I also, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay.
But I also want to throw in my, you know what I'm saying, make sure if you are 18 years old, you don't have any felonies or anything like that, make sure you are registered to vote. I made sure that I got all of that stuff done not too long ago. You need to get out there and vote. You need to educate yourself about these people that are in office, what they want to do to wherever you live at right now, because that's like very, very, very important to our future. You know, like you have kids, like you want to make sure that, you know, they can protect themselves. Personally, I'm all for, you know, the red state, Texas, you know. I like to protect myself. That's just me.
We're two gun crazy motherfuckers.
Like, you shoot at me, I got something coming back for you, and that's just, you know what I mean. We all grown, so it's you know. So this man, he in the news. This isn't funny, but he basically he stole a UPS truck.
Hijacked a UPS truck.
USPS. I'm sorry, a United States Postal Service truck, and was driving around in it. He was mad because I guess he got pulled over by a state trooper. So it's like the police can't even do their job. You that mad, bro, that you want to just go ahead and just shoot up everybody? Like, what is really going on? And then they probably gonna come back. Watch they come back and say, "Oh, he was mentally ill. He was on all of this. He was on all this medication," and you know what I mean. It's always an excuse. Like, nah, that motherfucker, he knew what he was doing.
Just like the opioid crisis.
Yes, like.
Yeah, I mean it's only crazy when there's a black face attached to it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like we can go all the way back to like gang culture. People really believe that gang culture was really started in the black community. But if you go back, way back to like the 1920s, you know, there was the Italians, the Sicilians, you know, they were running Chicago. And then we move on to the 40s where we had this Irish gang called the 40 Thieves, which were, they were stationed in Chicago. Basically, the 40 Thieves was a big Irish family. They were all related. Basically, they did every type of crime from bootlegging to prostitution to, you know, illegal gun running, just anything you can name in the black book that they put Al Capone in that black book for, they did it, okay? Mm-hmm. And the crazy part is, like, people don't realize one of those members was named J. Edgar Hoover. Mm-hmm. And J. Edgar Hoover is actually the head of the FBI. All right? So, they say that, you know, the black people are the ones who, like, we didn't create gangbang. We didn't create gang culture, okay? We studied it and we watched it from the police, mm-hmm. and we watched it from, you know, the people who say they're the founding fathers of this nation, okay?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Facts. So, and it's crazy because, like, you have, you know, the different gangs coming in 1980s, 1970s. We have Bobby Gore, Willie Lloyd, Benny Lee with the Vice Lords. We have Jeff Fort with the Black Peace Stones. We have, and this is during the time of the, you know, the Black Power movement, you know, ran by Huey P. Newton. We got, what's the other guy's name? Fuck, I forgot his name. He's from Chicago, but they did him so dirty. The one they shot in the bed, I forget his name. If anybody knows his name, please write it under the comments. I forget his name.
Please go ahead and leave it in the comments.
Oh man, I had it on the tip of my tongue. I was really making a point, but I fucked up. Can I hit that wine real quick?
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I feel like it is a conspiracy going on. It's a conspiracy to disarm all Americans so they can just move in and do whatever the fuck they want. I myself, I have a fort. I have plenty of firearms. I'm not giving my pistols up to nobody.
No.
Okay? You can do all these false flags, attacks all you want. Like, I'm not giving my guns up to nobody, okay?
Facts. And it's going to be hard to disarm Texas. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, everybody that's around, like, neighbors, anybody you run into, they strapped. So, I'm sorry, but, I mean, don't come to where we located, because you try to pull that in a shopping center or in traffic or anything, we shooting back where we at. That's all facts. So, it's just been a lot of crazy stuff going on. And what really, really touched my heart is, you know, out of the 21 people that was injured, a 17-month-old baby was also injured. And I'm praying that that baby is okay. I haven't heard anything else about the baby.
Yeah, the condition is still unknown.
Yeah.
We really don't have too many details on the condition of the 17-month-old.
Yeah, but I just, you know, I feel bad. It's fucked up, you know, that people can't even really go to the store no more, go to the mall no more, go to, you know what I mean? Like, without worried about somebody gonna flip out and shoot them because they mad. It's, you know, something that happened earlier or something, you know what I mean? Why would you take it out on everything? But we're going to be inserting some news clips just about the story, so you basically see some of the things that we're talking about, you know, today.
Yeah.
And
we're going to give some news. We're going to show you guys some news clips courtesy of CNN, and we're going to come back with our thoughts.
Davis says her 17-month-old daughter is home after being caught in the crossfire while in her car seat. Doctors are set to remove shrapnel from her chest after she was shot in the tongue and lip, knocking out her front teeth.
Within seconds, I looked at Anderson, and she was just covered in blood, so much blood. I mean, you couldn't even see her face.
In your goodness and love.
15-year-old Leila Hernandez celebrated her quinceañera less than 4 months ago. She was shot and killed at a local car dealership where her brother, who was wounded, just bought a truck. Her classmates at Odessa High School say she was always smiling.
It's just hard for everybody who was close to her.
A truck driver from Austin is hospitalized after bullets ripped through his wrist, arm, and chest.
He would just randomly just pop, 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 pop.
We hear this bam, bam, bam.
Okay, so I just first I want to start off and say that, you know, I know we did say that we were going to use a clip from CNN, but CNN didn't have anything updated today, so we actually are going to use a clip from CBS, if you guys noticed that. And basically, my thought on this whole thing, you know, it's sad, it's a disgrace. You know, of course, they want to pull the mental card. It's just disgusting to me. I just have so many feelings. There's a child involved. I have a child, so I know the parents are hurting that the baby got shot. Like, she didn't even deserve, nobody deserved to get shot over just being a normal citizen, you know. So I feel a lot of emotions right now. How you feel about that clip?
Man, I mean, it's same story every other week, man. Some crazy Caucasian is running around with some AR-15 or some type of assault rifle or some type of semi-automatic pistol or whatever, you know. But, you know, they still get that title as mentally ill. You know, they don't get titled savages or thugs or none of that other shit that they call us. But, you know, mental illness. Like,
yeah, because, you know, I mean, we can kind of say that because we've been picked out of a bunch in traffic when we lived in Illinois. So it's like, you know, we've gotten, you know, harassed and, you know, stuff like that. So we can
fuck Peoria County.
We basically just kind of feel how that goes, because it's like when it's somebody who looks like us, we're always labeled as thugs, no home training or anything like that. But when it's someone of another opposite color, it's always, you know, they were mentally challenged and things like that. When it's like, okay, he got pulled over. He got pulled over in that.
And he shot.
That's all I heard was he got pulled over.
He shot at them first and he sped off, okay? He
stole,
sped off with his life.
Yeah.
How he was able to jump in evade police and escape on foot and somehow acquire a fucking mail truck.
How did he get the mail truck? Like, that didn't look like it was in a rural area, or
I don't know. This nigga play too much GTA 5, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. Like,
I got a lot of like some stuff that I want to say, but I mean, I'm just gonna keep.
We'll save it for next video.
Yeah, we're gonna save that for next video. It's sad that, you know, those people had to get hurt like that, because that could have easily been us, our family.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's starting to get like. It's just starting, like, we're just starting to get just desensitized to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's
every
just
other
happening
week,
too much.
Every other week, I was reading that an FBI agent said that this happens every other week in America. And it's like, it's just some things they choose to televise. So it wakes you up. Just get armed, get registered to vote. Don't let them disarm you. You know what I'm saying? That's our right. You know. We got the right to defend ourselves. So, man, that's crazy.
The question I have, how does a state or a agency get funding from the government for acts of terrorism? Successful acts of terrorism. That's how they get it.
Oh, that's true.
So, you know, it's not really I mean, I don't know. It's just another false flag war. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's about to be the election. So you seen Trump ass out there.
Yeah.
He out there
like they want us to vote blue so bad. They want us to be Crips so bad, bro. Like, you know. Rest in peace, Nipsey.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nipsey. They didn't want to see, you know what I'm saying? They trying to still, like, you know, people that was actually doing great things like Nipsey Hussle, and there are also many others also that are doing great things that just they don't get televised about it. They let this type of stuff try to throw you off of what's actually going on in the world. And it's like, man, people like Nipsey the Great, like, you know, he was doing great things, and like, you know, they don't want to talk about him, but we gotta keep him alive, y'all. We really do. So, I mean,
we ain't gonna bore y'all too much.
That's really all that we wanted to share with you guys this evening. And, you know, if you have any questions, be sure to hit us up on our social media. They will be in the link below. And also, you know, just be sure to like, share, and comment on this video. Fuck all that shit.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that motherfucking bell so you get every notification that pops up, so you can be the first one.
The first one.
The first one, okay? Yes. Get them exclusives.